the pictures which I am showing today on this explanations, all this it has been the sources of the Google. It has been downloaded from the Google. Welcome to Showkumar classes. Today I am going to explain the concept of contra entry. The topic which I am going to explain is contra entry is confusing. Is contra entry is confusing. Yes. To overcome from this concept, today I am going to explain with the some of the pictures so that these pictures will make you understand the concept is very easily to learn this problem. Right? Now let us enter into the explanation. See that in a office, let us assume this one is this picture, what it is drawn, it is the office. A businessman is having 1 lakh rupees into the office. Cash in hand means that it is in office. Cash counter in office. And apart from rupees 1 lakh rupees into the business, the same person deposited some money into bank, rupees 50,000 rupees. Sure. 50,000 rupees is deposited into the bank. Then overall how much the owner money is there? 1 lakh rupees into the office and 50,000 rupees it is into the bank. Now, in one or the another way, the money may increase into the bank or increase into the office, or else the money may decrease into the office or it will decrease into the bank. Yes, this increasing and decreasing of money either into the office or into the bank is called as the cash account. Then what is contra entry? The contra entry concept is that the money will go from the office to the bank and money will come from the bank to the office. What will go? Money will go from office to bank, or the money will go from bank to the office. This entry only is called as contra entry. Any entry which we record it into the debit side and also into the credit side of the same ledger, that is called as the contra entry. I hope so that it's a clear explanation of that one. Once again, let me give the concept again. The cash into the office is deposited into the bank, and cash withdrawn from bank and is bring it to the office. It is called as the contra entry because an entry will appear into the bank also, and also an entry will appear into the office also. It is called as the contra entry at a time. So contra entry means that for one entry, for one transaction, we will record in two places. It is called as the contra entry, both in debit side and also in credit side. Now let me show some of the pictures. In that only we shall find it whether will it be a contra entry. You see that. Now I have a cash sales. When there is a cash sales, a owner will receive 20,000 rupees. This 20,000 will go to the office. That will go to the office. So therefore, is this a contra entry? Is this a contra entry? No, this is not contra entry. Now, let us see the another picture. Cash deposited into bank rupees 30,000. Now I have written for your understanding purpose it is contra. It means what? From the office the cash reduces rupees 30,000 and that cash is deposited into bank. You can see that a customer is depositing cash into the bank. A customer is deposited cash into bank. Now from where he brings that cash? He brings the cash, it is into the office. Therefore, in office what happens? The cash is reduces. And the same money will go to, this 30,000 will go to where? It will go to the bank. It will go to the bank. So what happened? Already 50,000 rupees I have into the bank. Now 50,000 will become 30,000 extra. 50,000 plus 30,000, it increases rupees. It increased to rupees 80,000. Hope so that concept will be very clear. Coming to next picture. Next concept. Check received from Mohan rupees 40,000. Yes, whenever the check is received, there are two different concepts is there. One check it is called as the crossed check, which I am going to show it is into the same paper only. After one picture it is over. This is check received. When only check received is given, that should appear into the cash column because the bearer check will be there. The bearer check means that the amount can be received directly in the hand from the bank. But whenever the crossed check means that the cash will not be given into the hand, that will be transferred to the account. So therefore this check received is only a check, it is not a crossed check. Therefore this will appear into which column? Cash column. That means it will appear into the office. Coming to another one. Tell me. Salary paid by check rupees 10,000. Paid means that cash is going out. Therefore this entry will appear into bank column in credit side. This is not contra entry. Is this a contra entry? No. Even the previous one also. Is this a contra entry? No. What is the reason? It is not transferred like this. Remember that one. Office to bank. Bank to office. When it is there only we will record it as contra entry. So it is not contra entry. Coming to next picture, as I told you that crossed check. Can you see that cross here it is? Okay. Crossed check received rupees 12,000 from Vistruth. So this amount will appear directly into the bank column because amount will not be given in the hand, amount will be transferred to the bank account, that is to our passbook. This will appear into debit side, crossed check. Coming to next picture. Please see that. Already we have seen that check received from Mohan. That check received from Mohan, keeping into the office will be no use. That has to be sent to the bank. See, I am using the word that has to be sent to the bank. From where it goes? It goes to office to bank. Then what happened? It is that once the check is sent to bank, the money will increase in the bank and the check value will decrease in the office. So the check which I was having in the office, that is going out. Going out means what happened here? It is reduces, and in bank it is going to increases. For only one transaction, now I am going to show it is two places in the ledger. That is called as contra entry. One transaction, two different calculations, two different sides we are showing. That is called as contra entry. Okay. Now, I hope so that this picture will make you understand still more easy. Money withdrawn from the bank. Cash withdrawn from bank. For what purpose? Office use. So it means that from the bank, the cash is coming to office. So therefore, my office balance is increases, my bank balance is decreases. At a time, two places the transaction to be shown. One in the office. Office is always cash account. So in office increases, in bank decreases. Is this a contra entry? Yes, it is a contra entry. Next one is, yes, rent paid rupees 8,000. Now this question is to you people. Is this a contra? No. Why it is not contra? Because the cash is not going to bank from office, or the cash is not coming to the office from bank. Somewhere from office the cash will go to the landlord. The cash will go to the landlord. So that I hope so that the various picture will make you people to understand the concept is easy. So another one more easy journal entry which I want to explain to you all, it is that journal entry of this one. Contra entry means that one, it is bank account debit to cash account, or cash account debit to bank account. Only these two journal entries will come. Bank and cash, cash and bank. Only these two journal entries only will appear. So this journal entry, let me show it is into the another concept. Yes, please. Yes. One, it is the bank account debit to cash account, and another one is the cash account debit to bank account. So bank account debit to cash account means that cash deposited into bank, and cash withdrawn from bank for office use. That is, cash is coming into the business, cash increases into office and decrease into the bank. And the third one, it is check sent to bank. Bank account debit, in bank it is going to increase, in cash it is going to decrease. With the following examples, let us work it out one simple problem. This is on January 22nd. First, cash in hand, which I have shown that in office rupees 1 lakh is there, and at bank it is 50,000 is there, and the sales made for 20,000 will appear in debit side in which column? Cash column. And cash in hand rupees 1 lakh will appear in cash column, and 50,000 will appear in bank column in debit side. Next one is third one. You see, cash deposited into bank rupees 30,000. In cash column it is decreases in credit side, and in bank column it is increases in debit side, because debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Fourth one is check received from Mohan rupees 40,000 will appear in debit side of the cash column. Salary paid. Paid means that going out. What is going out? Check is going out. When a check is going out, that will appear into bank account credit column. Sixth one is crossed check received from the Vistruth. Directly will appear into the debit side of the bank column. Debit side of the bank column. Mohan's check deposited into bank. Check is deposited into bank. So check is going to bank. From where it is going? It is going from the office. Therefore, in cash column it is decreases in credit side and increases into the bank debit side. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use. Very simple. In bank it is reduces credit side. In cash column it is increases debit side. So bank what happens? Decreases, and office increases. And last one is rent paid rupees 8,000. So in cash account it is reduces, will go to credit column. Now let me work it out, this concept in the answer. Yes, already the cash which I have in my hand, it is called as the balance brought down. On 1st January I should write to balance brought down. In office I have 1 lakh rupees. In bank I have 50,000 rupees. Of course, the second one I have the cash sales. Cash sales rupees 20,000. So I should write here it is to sales. In office column it is 20,000 on 2nd January. Third one is I have cash deposited into bank. This is the contra entry. So first what happens that the money decreases into the office and the money increases into the bank. One transaction, two different places transactions will be recorded. 30,000 in the cash column, 30,000 into the bank column. See, always the credit side the cash will be decreased and debit side it will be increased. Now see, this is the concept you should remember. When I write in cash column, you should write it as the bank account, because the cash is going out to the bank. Coming to bank account, when I write the amount into bank column, I should write here it is the cash account. That is the reason we have discussed the journal entry that the bank account and cash account only will appear, nothing will appear in terms of the contra entry. Sorry, date column is missing here, so that next to that only I'll write the date. It is third contra entry. I write this as contra entry. Okay. Fourth one is check received from Mohan. Fourth one is check received from Mohan. That I will write it into the debit side. 412 Mohan account. Check received from Mohan, it is 40,000. Yes. Fourth is over. Fifth is what? Salary paid by check, rupees 10,000. When a salary is paid, that should appear into credit side. Salary is paid, rupees 10,000. When it is paid by check, the amount will appear into credit column. Fifth. Next, coming to sixth one. Crossed check received rupees 12,000 from Vishruth. That should appear into debit side. What I should write here, it is that to Vishruth, the amount is crossed check to appear into bank column, 12,000 rupees. The date is 6th January. And the seventh one, Mohan's check deposited into bank. This is already discussed that it is contra entry. Contra entry means that it will appear in both the places. The amount is deposited, the check is deposited into bank. So money will increase into the bank and it will decrease into the office. Mohan check already we received 40,000. I am having the check in my hand that is going out. What is the date? Is that 7th. On 7th by bank account, because contra entry means that from the office that is going to the bank. So in bank it is decrease into the office and increase into the bank, 40,000. So when I write into the bank column, I should write here it is the cash account. So that is only is the contra entry. Contra entry means that only cash account will appear and bank account will appear, or bank account will appear and cash account will appear. That's it. Seventh one is over. Coming to eighth one. Eighth one is cash withdrawn from bank for office use. So that from the bank that money reduces into the bank and it will increase into the office. Now contra entry, previous contra entry is C and this contra entry also C. Now tell me, how much is the cash withdrawn from the bank? Is that 35,000. Cash reduces in the bank 35,000 and increases in the bank office is 35,000. See, the debit side will always increases and credit side is always decreases, because credit what goes out and debit what comes in. Now again this is a contra entry. When it is contra entry, now you see that amount you have written which column? Cash column. When you write in cash column, you should write here it is bank account. And in credit side you have written it is into the credits, bank column. You should write here it is as cash account. That's it. What is the date for this? It is 8th. Now, and next one is the last one is on 9th. Rent paid. It is given 8,000 rupees. So since it is not given check, therefore directly I will take it into the office. Now you see three different concept of the contra entries is there. All the three I brought it into the one account only. Next, one more information. The concept of 3-column cash book and 2-column cash book. 3-column cash book and 2-column cash book. Both are one and the same except only one column. That only one column which we are going to take here it is discount allowed and discount received into the one column extra will take in debit side and credit side. Therefore it is called as the 3-column. In case discount allowed and discount received is not entered, then it is called as the 2-column cash book. That's it. And remaining working out concept and all it is same. Now let us make a total of this. The total of debit side we get 1,95,000. Total of debit side we get 1,95,000 for office, and for the bank I get here it is the 1,32,000. 1,32,000. Same total we should show. After recording this total of debit into credit side, we have to balance it. That balance is called as balance carry down. So debit side of the total is 1,95,000 and 1,32,000 of bank column. It has to be deducted by credit side total. So the credit side total you get is 40 plus 30, 70 plus 8, 78,000. When you minus 78,000, the balancing figure we get 1,17,000 and 1,32,000 minus 45,000. Why 45,000? 35,000 plus 10,000 in bank column, 45,000. When we minus this one, it will end with the 87,000. Hope so that the main aim of explaining this problem is to know about the contra entry. If it is a contra entry means that the journal entry will be bank account debit to cash account, and the another one will be the cash account debit to bank account. Only this journal entry will come. Now you tell me, for example, salary paid by check, then it means the journal entry is salary account debit to bank account. Therefore this will not appear for contra entry. Once again, what are the entries will appear for the contra entry? One, it is cash deposited where into bank. Second one is cash withdrawn from bank. For what? For office use. And at last, third one is check received has been previously sent to bank. What is to be sent to bank? Check which has been received already, that means either yesterday or day before yesterday, which has been recorded already in cash book, that will be sent to the bank. These three entries will be treated as the contra entry. In case of any doubts, please clarify through the comment box. I hope so that this concept will be very much useful for the student, those who are the non-commerce. For them it will be very useful. Thank you very much for watching my explanation, and in case of any queries, please comment on the comment box. Those who are very new to my channel, please subscribe my channel so that you will come to know the further notifications. Thank you.